Hey, what's up, Scorpio? This is Savannah from North Node in Taurus. I'll be doing your weekly energy read from the 26th to the 2nd of June. And I chose Tuesday because Tuesdays, and I'll be doing this every Tuesday for you, they Scorpio's favorite day and the lucky day. So I figured I would do the signs according to the days that the signs like. Okay, so what I do is meditate first before I go into a read to connect with a collective that needs to get messages. I spend some time in taking notes and listening to music. Then I have pulled some cards here from the Lenormand deck to get the first gist of the situation and what's going on. And to give us themes, like to be more specific, I pull oracle cards. I've pulled two. Before I get into that, actually, how I picked out, I was starting with water signs, was I picked out a card. It was a water sign card, and it happened to be a shark. I mean, we have plenty of different animals that describe the water signs, but this was a shark. So this is kind of going to be like the overall what's going on with the water signs. So it's not just you, it's Cancers and Pisces too. But I mean, like, you have a more general message here to your sign as Scorpio. So before we go on, if I haven't already confused you, the shark is symbolism for needing to be direct, to expose something, revealing the true nature or your desire for something. It's only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. It indicates that something big needs to be exposed and that it's lurking in the depths and creating tension. So shark energy takes over us when we hesitate to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue to pretend nothing is wrong, but the shark energy is at play and we feel the presence of it encircling us. Not only that, so when I'm in meditation, before I did any of this stuff, I'm shuffling cards in meditation. And one thing, I was shuffling with an animal spirit deck and cards over and over that are talking about being withdrawn and reluctant and clamming up and keeping secrets, hiding their inner treasures, but they're very patient. I got the lion, the eagle. And so that tells me, like, there's a patience though. Like, you're keeping something, there's a patience. But I had pulled that shark for all the water signs, saying that there's something that needs to be exposed, So there is a theme that needs to be kind of cautiously approached. So oracle, two, and also astrology. So astrology, Taurus, and Cancer. I feel and I have. And fourth house, which is roots, your home. I feel and I have. Comfort in your home. And Taurus, because Cancer is another water sign that you're probably familiar with. And Cancer is the home body, the mama of the zodiac that wants to comfort and love everybody, but can be overly, emotional or comforting. The Taurus want to make sure they are financially stable. They like luxury. They like to be comfortable in the worldly things. So home, it sounds like, because roots is home for sure. The fourth house is home. This sounds like relationship to me in the house, or affecting your house. It could be with a group of friends. It could be, it sounds like, with all the songs I pulled, it could be a partner of interest and love. So I got ask and child. Okay. Child tells me the inner child needs to be looked at. Like, some root problems could be happening from the way you're reacting is kind of like a way that you just know how to react because It's just you were brought up a certain way, or you're just used to acting a certain way and dealing with things because those were your situations before. As we grow, we have to kind of find a way to deal with things that are not exactly the same as the circumstances that put us in those really hard emotional states that we just, keep reverting back to deal with our life. But, nurturing your inner child, hanging around children, it says we can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to children who need you. So like, whether if you have children, your friends have children, you have like godchildren, or a child you feel a certain affinity towards, the next one was ask. I'm going to read what it says on here. So ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. This is the angel deck, like Angel Daily Messages, Oracle from Doreen Virtue. So, that's the thing with asking for help, is that there needs to be an intention, and you need to ask for it, because it is there. The energies are governed by our intention. So there needs to be a plea. They just won't appear. Help won't just appear for you. You need to put it out by putting it into energy, by saying it, if that makes sense. So when I went into the energy of the cards, I got the main idea is a choice and path, alternatives, decisions, and separation. So a choice needs to be made to speak on something, to say something, to clear the air on something. I have also drawn cards that are touching it, explaining something about somebody loyal to you, may be connected to employment. It could be a friend that you work with. Warning of trickery with a friend that you may work with. Also coming spawning from like a relationship that was, I got the sun sign. It could have been good in the beginning, and or a Leo sign. The top of the energy pyramid is the mouse, and I did pull the mouse again for you when I was in meditation. The mouse is expenses, small and continual losses and damages, thievery, worry. It's a really nervous type of animal. Always scrounging to get the stuff that it needs, and always worried if it's gonna get what it needs. So I'm gonna clarify a lot of the cards. Okay, so I feel like so confused right now and like out of energy. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but so this is the bottom of the deck, and it's movement, travel, foreign investments. I feel like I don't know, moving forward. You don't know whether or not to say something, because you don't know if moving forward there's danger in it, and I don't know what that means. Something you felt for a long time. This doesn't have to literally be a partner, though. A ring, this could be a contract. It can be a gift. It can mean marriage or relationship, you know. But the ring does, it's a circle. It does not have to mean, you know, love. It can be, the circle is like a commitment, a contract of whatever applying to you. But this is how like the messages come through. It could be a Leo you have a contract with, that's a friend in a business that you work with, that's kind of being sneaky. There's a warning here. But at the bottom, you have the stars. So the stars are saying you have this psychic knowing. You feel psychically connected to what's going on. Does not surprise me because Scorpios are very much psychic. The past energy, though, that brought us this feeling is sadness, grief, suffering, pain, and loss. So I don't know if that's coming from what part of the past, because this could be like a near past, but you never let go of the past from the very beginning, so it just comes with you. So the past could mean childhood. It could mean that you've brought it with you. Sadness, grief, and suffering, loss, and pain. That can mean so many things. I'm going to clarify. I want to, before I do like clarifying on each of them, I'm going to pick a couple more cards. This is an amazing deck. They have like some really good messages in here. Okay, it's Island Time Wellness. I put everything in the description box if you're interested. For Scorpio, please, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can get information more specific to what this choice is, please. Twin Flame. Oh my goodness. I've never pulled that before. It's a yin-yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, commitment to each other. That's pretty much like, wait, I'll explain to you in a second. The other one is Not Today. Okay, so that's the Twin Flame. This one says Not Today. Not dealing with any hurt. Avoiding a conversation, a person, or a call. Boundaries and still angry. Okay, that makes sense because those songs that I pulled, I started getting angry. I had also got Sucker for Pain by Wiz Khalifa, and I was like, ugh. And I started feeling better once I put The Weeknd on. So, I mean, it sounds like a lot of hurt. It feels like but Twin Flame is a relationship that's probably not work related. So there could be multiple messages here for, different people. There's probably some people affected by a work relationship with friends that they work with, or this can be a relationship. Either way, somebody's avoiding. The shark tells us they're avoiding, all of the stuff. I pulled the animals before, like withdrawn. Very powerful, but withdrawn. Very patient, but keeping secrets. And let's see. Okay. I'm going to take this into the extended, and I'm going to clarify. If this resonates with you, please follow me to Vimeo. I'm going to clarify the choice that needs to be made. Why? No, well, I don't know. I'll clarify more. So follow me there. If this is where we leave off, then namaste. Thank you, Scorpio.